Da ding ding, 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 da dang ding, ding ding, da 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 ding ding.
Okay, so the outline for the live stream
is we got the pool draft starting off where we're going to randomize and choose your pools so you'll know a week before the tournament starts.
Then we're going to go over some team overviews and some X factors in each of the teams.
And at the end, me and Jackson are going to predict who we think is going to win the entire tournament.
And make sure you watch the end. We got a list of teams up here and their power ranks so you guys know.
You guys already know the teams and their power rankings 1 to 20. You should know where your team is, but if not, for the people who haven't seen it, there you are, and that's where you stand.
Alright, so I think first of all, we need to explain how the bracket is going to work.
It's going to be a 12-team playoff. Each pool, 2 teams will make it out, and then there's going to be 2 teams that are awarded a wild card spot, where if they weren't the top 2 in their pool, but they were good enough to make the playoffs, they'll be awarded a spot in the playoffs.
So what we're going to do right now is we're basically going to randomize the pools. So the top 5 power ranked teams, which just so happen to be single teams, got placed into each one of the pools. So each one of those teams are going to be treated as like the number 1 seed, and then the 2, 3, and 4 seeds for each of the pools are about to be randomized right now. So first up,
the pool draft. Starting off for pool Nerf or Nothing.
Move operators. And there with Light 'em Up Remastered, the number 1.
Now, Light 'em Up Remastered does have a championship under their belt, so that's going to be tough for the smooth operators.
Yeah, moving on. Team Canada. Wow. Sophomore team. There with Charles, Judge, and Judge.
Ooh.
Mormon without a Mormon.
Going for Team J. Crew.
The third pool. Who's that?
Stormroom without a Mormon.
Who are they with?
Team J. Crew.
Hub Premium.
Renamed to Ball of Fame.
Yes. That's making renamed. Junior Mafia. In with the bud.
Back up to the 1 seed Nerf or Nothing pool.
The Crackers. Freshman team. That's lucky right there. Look at that.
That is the 19 seed going up against the 1 seed in their pool. Nation.
Oh, that's the baseball team and the softball team.
Wow. That's a story right there. Baseball versus softball.
That's a tough pool. Ball of Duty.
Ball of Duty and Team J. Crew.
Fresh meat.
Team Fresh Meat.
Man, I wanted that. Come on, left. Big Dodger brand.
BDB.
Sophomore team?
Sophomore baseball team.
Sophomore baseball. 5 left. Oh, last pick going in the
Last picks with the first picks. This pool has the 19 and the 20 seed in it.
Sons of Anarchy. Taken out.
There's still some good teams on the board. The Raw Dodgers. They're the 6th seed.
I don't know how that name got through, but the Raw Dodgers.
Team tied.
Tie, baby.
Now they're not actually a dodgeball team. They're a tie dad. So tie dad. We're gonna write that. Let's see who's last.
I know. All right, only got one left. You're hoping.
Victory Royale. Bringing up the rear.
We were hoping that it was going to be tied at the end, so it'd be like, that's it for this tie dye.
And those are your pools.
All right, so there it is.
Just to give an overview, Pool Nerf or Nothing, Team Light 'em Up Remastered, Smooth Operators, The Kraken and Last Picks, Pool Just Do It, Sorrow Studs and Duds, Team Canada, Nation, and Sons of Anarchy Acres, Pool Gut Milk, got J. Crew, Stormer Without a Mormon, Ball of Duty, and the Raw Dodgers, Pool Every Kiss Begins with K, Yeti Boolers, Ball of Fame, Fresh Meat, and Team Tidad. And the last pool Bada Bop Bop Bop, I'm loving it. The Buds, Junior Mafia, Big Dodger Brand, and Victory Royale.
Alright, moving on. Yes, we're going to be doing some...
Now it's time for the X hyphen factors of each team.
Starting with the senior team, 2018. That's the first thing we got here.
Is Team Smooth Operators.
Okay, so for the X factor for this team is Luke Brown, a.k.a. Luscious.
That's a name right there.
That is Luke Brown.
Now, some key attributes Luke Brown has is he's got longevity, which pretty much means he's immortal out there on the court.
I don't know what that means, but he's less of a target.
And he has the sensei-like ability to know exactly where the ball is going to be thrown.
What a competitor. Next up we got Hall of Fame.
The X factor for this team is Joe, how do you pronounce that? Marinara, a.k.a. the Italian Stallion.
Some key attributes we got here. He's very down to earth.
He's actually the best salsa dancer in the entire school.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
And he loves to hunker down with a good book on rainy days.
Good for him. That's a nice way to pass by the rain. Next team we got is Ball of Duty. No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Ball of Duty and then Ball of Fame.
Oh, it's Hall of Fame and it's Ball of Duty.
Ball of Duty, X Factor, Mitch Stroka, a.k.a. the LeBron James of Dodgeball.
Some key attributes. He's tenacious on the playing field.
He can throw a ball faster than Steve, and if you know, that's 175 miles per hour, according to Steve.
According to Steve.
Yeah.
And,
This year he's playing for his home. He's coming back home, guys. Home where the heart is, playing for his girlfriend's team, Alyssa Bader.
up next, what is this?
Oh, I bet you thought this was a dodgeball team. Nope, it's a tie dad.
So we
Tied.
Adam Brown, aka Adam Sound, aka the Ace of Hearts.
Now his key attributes, he's got dragon hands.
And he can play 12 different instruments, including the nose flute.
And just give him some props on his rock hard axe.
Next up, we got Light 'em Up Remastered.
X Factor for this team is Oscar House, aka Mustang.
There he is. Some key attributes, he's built like a house.
He's got evasive maneuvers,
He loves school.
and he's actually a competitive street racer.
Next up, we got J. Crew.
X Factor for this team is Ian Kiley, aka Tarzan.
Tarzan, huh? I mean, I guess he looks like Tarzan.
He swims like Tarzan.
In fact, yeah, he actually is the king of the jungle.
He's Tarzan.
Moving on.
My
We got
team,
Yeti
Yeti Boolers, key attributes, 6'8", 250 pounds,
long blonde hair
size 18 shoe.
with a 17% free throw percentage.
You know this kid, he's the most known kid in the school.
That's right.
You're X Factor.
Jake yelling up.
Next we got team Last Picks.
Emily Miller, aka Killer Miller 12.
Some key attributes is she has an extremely competitive nature.
She rushed for 776 yards, 12 touchdowns in Diva Bowl.
And she's the gym class hero, so let's hope these help her out in the tourney.
I guess so. Next up, we got the Buds. The X Factor here is Sam Carnivalla, aka Uncle Meatball.
Key attributes is he's a YouTube chef
He's a chubby bunny expertise.
and natural born woodsman.
Then we got Starless Studs and Duds.
X Factor for this team is Bo Broody, aka Dustbuster.
Hey, there's the Dustbuster.
His key attributes is he blurts random rat phases. These may startle you.
He's got a better class rank than Riley.
Strangely good at Jenga, Bo Broody.
Fact. That's a good one.
Now on to the junior teams. First team up is Stormin without a Mormon. They lost their Mormon this year.
Yeah, so the X Factor's got to be Jason Farah, aka Silent but Deadly.
Some X Factors, with some key attributes, is you may not hear him come in, but once you notice, his presence is eminent.
And he's also an aspiring dentist.
So congrats on the dental industry. We hope that does you well, Jason.
Next up, we got the Raw Dodgers. The X Factor here is Bryce Maloney, aka Glass Bones and Paper Skin.
I'm so excited for this one because he's a really good. What's that?
Oh, this just in. Bryce Maloney is in a full body cast. I
Really?
think we have a live feed here. There he is.
Some guys have all the luck. I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Every morning I break my legs, and every afternoon I break my arms. At night, I lie awake in agony until my heart attacks put me to sleep. Oh, no! No! Ow.
That is
Wow.
heartbreaking.
It's sad to see Bryson like that.
That is truly heartbreaking.
Anyways,
But so I guess he can't play.
we put all the attributes if he could play though.
I mean, I guess he can kind of throw a spiral, right?
I mean, I think he's on the basketball team.
Pretty sure he plays basketball, right?
He definitely
he
plays
does.
basketball. Yeah.
Well, he played volleyball. I mean, I guess he can't play this.
Key attributes: amazing hustle.
He's got surprisingly quick on his feet.
Natural born genius too. His IQ, 100% honest, 187.
Is that good?
That's out of 200, so
Oh, that's pretty good.
considered a genius
All right, moving on.
among us common folk. Next team, Junior Mafia.
The X Factor here is Robbie Marshall, aka the Glass brother-in-law.
Oh. Ooh. Key attributes are beef-like skills
He's got a young mentality.
and fetus toes.
Shout out
Young
young
fetus? Is that young? Oh, all right. Young fetus.
Alright, moving on.
Now on to the sophomore team. Now, side note, we don't know much about the underclassmen, so we just had fun with these X Factors.
I mean, I guess so. Where's that? We got Team Canada. The X Factor here.
I don't even know, Marshall Steinitz, aka Eminem, I guess, Marshall Mathers.
His last name sounds like a pretzel company. There he is.
Key attributes is he's a rap god.
We're gonna go with tall.
He could be, and you know what, shot in the dark, we're gonna say he was born on February 29th.
That's purely a guess.
Leap year, we're just gonna go with that one. Next team is Sons of Anarchy Acres. X Factor, Joe Calvino. And Owen Horgan.
There he is. Some key attributes. Joe is considered the sweetheart of the music world.
And Owen is an amazing snowboarder.
Moving on. Next up.
This team, the Big Dodger Brown.
Moving on.
Finally, on to the freshman teams.
We got
Team
the
Fresh Meat.
Fresh meat. X
X
Factor
Factor
here.
is
Cameron Hassell, aka Ron Weasley. That's not gonna play. Alright, whatever.
key attributes. He's got a pet named Scabbers,
He's a wizard with the dodge.
and he's a level 13 Spark Elf.
He's level 15, right? We checked that?
Yeah. What's fact check? Yeah, yep, that was fact check.
Spark Elf sounds about right.
Spark Elf, level 13.
Okay, so next up we got the
Sparrow. Wait, that says Jack Naughton, not Jack Sparrow. Well, we put attributes for the actual Captain Jack Sparrow.
maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe they apply to him then? Jack Naughton?
maybe. All right, well, let's predict the dodgeball tournament.
Nah. Wait. Let's go over these key attributes for Jack. We just skipped all those. Okay, so some key attributes. He's got,
The most gold doubloons in the East Coast.
when he turns 16, he'll be able to drive the Black Pearl. Maybe.
Now this one here, this one is actually about Jack Naughton. He is a prodigy fenter.
That's pretty good.
All right, now let's predict the bracket.
Yeah, I guess so. Can we like shift the camera? Yeah.
All right, Jackson, who do you think's gonna make it out top two teams at a pool, nerf, or nothing?
I think we gotta go with Light 'em Up Remastered. Right?
Of course. Circle them right there.
Then let's see.
Considering that's a 19 and a 20 seed, I'm thinking Smooth Operators.
I'll
Has
go with
that one in
as
the
well.
bag.
I like that.
All right. So those are your two teams out of the first pool. Now, pool Just Do It, I'm thinking definitely Sorrow Studs and Duds are making it out.
They might be tough to beat. That's a tough one.
But between the last three,
I mean, Nation's got they got the softball players, so
they did make an uproar in the tourney last year. So, Nation?
yeah, I like it.
Nation makes it out.
And we got the pool got milk with J. Crew, Stormer Without a Mormon, Ball of Duty, and the Raw Dodgers.
I'm thinking this one's pretty plain and simple. J. Crew makes it out,
Yeah.
accompanied
Who else
by
we got?
the number 6 seed. I mean, the Raw Dodgers.
I mean, you can't just go by seeds. You gotta have some
I guess. I mean,
underdogs in there, dude.
an underdog. Ball of Duty has Mitch Stroka. He is the LeBron of dodgeball. But Storman's lacking their Mormon this year, so.
I'm gonna go with the Raw Dodgers on this one.
All right.
I
Well,
like the Raw Dodgers on that one.
yeah, Blaine and Cole Pod. Sadly not Bryson. But
You're not Bryson.
All right. Pool, every kiss begins with K. Of course Yeti Boolers is going to make it out. I mean, that's just a given.
That's a little bit of bias right there.
And Fresh Meat and Tydad. Ball of Fame.
Tydad. Who's on Ball of Fame? Ball of Fame is
Ball of Fame's Aunt Maine, Ian Ford, Joe Mozzarella.
the Italian Stallion.
And Tydad does have Adam Sound.
Dragon Hands.
He does have the dragon hands on the side. Fresh Meat is all baseball players.
I have a feeling Tydad's going to make it through this year.
This one's up in the air,
I'll
but
go with Tydad.
I mean, don't count him out.
Tydad's going to go in.
Don't count him out. Now the last one, Pool Bada Bop Bop Bop. I'm loving it.
All right.
I'm
I mean,
thinking.
I guess the Buds got to go through.
I mean, okay. Circle them off. The Buds are taking it. And then
Then,
between Junior Mafia, Big Dodger Brand, and Victory Royale. On one hand, we got two junior teams and a sophomore baseball team right here. This has got Ari Hava, Dylan Carney. But Junior Mafia does have the brother-in-law of Mr. Glass himself. And Victory Royale's got
I
John
don't know,
Welch.
the players from Junior Mafia last year weren't that great.
Were they sailing team?
I think so. Was that sailing team? That was sailing team last year. Yeah, they were.
Junior Mafia, I mean.
And they had Glass Bones and Paper Skin then. So, we're gonna go with Victory Royale.
Victory? Okay. You know,
Yeah.
a surprising, but let's see if it happens. Now, out of all these teams so far, who do you think the #1 overall seed would be?
#1 overall seed. Well, I mean, Light 'Em Up Remastered has some playoff experience.
They do.
They even have some finals experience.
They do. They do. That is true.
For those of you that don't know, they won it sophomore year.
They already have a ring.
You guys came in what? Third last year?
That's some pretty good. I mean, I think we got to
Those are
award
some
them.
impressive stats.
I think they got to be the 1 seed.
I'm gonna go with them for the 1 seed.
All right, light them up. You're the 1 seed in our predictions. Now 2 seed, out of all the teams you see here,
It's tough though. It's like, I mean, we technically like already we already power ranked these teams,
we did.
but
But now we got the pools in front of us. Who
yeah.
knows?
I mean, Starlo Studs v Duds got some. They have Bo Grudy.
They
And they
do.
have Brock French.
They have both the pitchers, so
They
I mean,
have both the varsity pitchers.
I think that spells it out right there. Sorrows.
See, but the thing is, don't get fooled by the baseball players because they try and throw it hard and it'll tail off, so it'll go straight into the crowd. But if they do happen to get you on the ground,
You're
cover
done.
up.
And out of the remaining teams, 3 seed? I don't know. I think that's pretty up in the air.
3 seed. Right. The Raw Dodgers, Yeti Boolers, Tydad, the Buds, Victory Royale,
And Team J
and
Crew.
J-Crew.
We still have Nation up there too.
Ooh. I'm thinking Nation at the 4 seed. I think Nation at the 4 seed right now.
Nation's going to the 4 seed.
I like that.
Nation 4 seed. And I'm thinking it's
All
between
right, we're gonna just. Yeah, let's get Yeti Boolers in there at the 3rd
the
seed.
3 seed.
I think it only makes sense.
All right, Yeti Boolers. I think J Crew's awarded the automatic 5 seed.
Oh, we got J Crew.
J Crew and Buds between them.